All right, so here we go. We're going to go through a single case solution of SSA. And this is what we have for here. For a triangle given that A equals 22 inches and B equals 12 inches and A equals 42, how do we know this is SSA? Because as you go through here, you realize that, okay, we're given an angle. This angle is acute. Oh, it's so acute. And we are going to put 42 right here. We also know that this is B, and this opposite side is A. A is 22, and B equals 12. B equals 12. Now, right here, we realize that A is greater than B. And if you go back, I'm going to go back real quick. And if you look at our past notes, if A is greater than B, there is only going to be one triangle possible. And as long as A is greater than H. And that generally will be the case because the only time it's not a triangle is if it's acute, if A is going to be less than H. Generally, it's going to be less than B as well. So, in any case, here we go. So let's solve this right triangle. And to do this, we're going to use the law of sines. Law of sines. So we're going to say the sine of A, angle A, which is 42, is to 22. And now we're going to use this to find an angle. Well, since we're given side B, we're going to say the sine of B is going to equal 12. And so we're going to solve for the measure of angle B. To do that, we're going to cross multiply. And so we have 12 over 22 times the sine of 42. And that equals the sine of B. And in order to solve for B, we're going to use the inverse sine. So the inverse sine of 12 over 22 sine of 42. That, my friends, is going to give us the measure of angle B. You're going to take out your handy dandy little calculators and let's see what this is going to equal. So if we have this, we're going to take the inverse sine of 12 divided by 22. And then we're going to multiply this by times the sine of 42. Make sure your calculator is in degrees, not radians, because, and we press enter, and we have 21.406. 21.406. 21.406, and that's approximately the measure of angle B. All right, so we put that in there. This is an approximate answer, so always take that. Well, now we can figure out the measure of angle C, because now we have this right here. So the measure of angle C is simply going to be, all right, 42, all right, plus 21.406. We have all that. That's going to have to be minused from 180 degrees. And that will give us the measure of angle C. Taking our good old calculator out, we can add this to 42 degrees. All right, and take that answer right there. All right, 180 minus our answer above, and we'll get an answer of 116.593. So 116.593 degrees is our answer. Just to verify, 593. Yep, and we have that. So finally, we have this one, 116.593. And so now what we're going to do is now we have to figure out what C is. C is, and I'm going to erase this right here. So now we're going to figure out C. To figure out C, we're going to, once again, use law of sines. Always use what you are originally given, so 42 over 22. Use that original ratio that makes it the best. So now we figure out C. This is going to be a little bit off depending on how you round. All right, 593, and that's going to be over C. Cross multiply, and what we have is this, 22 times the sine of 116.593 divided by the sine of 42, and that equals C. All right, if you take out your calculator right here, you can go 22, I'm going to clear this, 22 times the sine of 116.593. And then we're going to take that close parentheses and divide that by the sine of 42. Close parentheses again, and enter, and we have 29.4. 29. All right, and that's going to equal 29.4, and we have this right there. And my smartboard's not working very well right now. So that's our final answer. And what we did was, with all that information, we solved this oblique triangle using side-side angle, the law of sines. Found angle B. We used what we know about geometry to find the other angle, and then we found the other side by using the law of sines again. All right, so that's it for a single solution. We're going to do some more problems with multi solutions and no solution coming up in our next videos.